The facts matter.
Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. We're sitting over on the Virgo Triad channel at virgotriad.com. This is a post that I just put up, and I want to thank Mystic Mountain for this post. I borrowed this post off of Mystic Mountain's website, which you can find located in the description of this video. I would encourage everybody to go over and take a look at her website. This particular post that she put up was a post that she wanted listed because it was a comment that was made to another post. I think it's important that everyone hear this, and please take it to heart because I mean it seriously, as I know that the creator of Mystic Mountain did also. It reads, "Stop being led to the slaughter in the guise of righteousness." Want to target the root of the problem and not get sucked into the herd program? Step out of the right versus left, red versus blue, black versus white, vax versus no vax, mindsets, and bait. Focus on the underlying extremism that has infested both sides of the fabricated front that is designed to pull you into one camp or the other, often with very cleverly concealed ideologies hidden behind high emotive and misleading propaganda. If you must scratch the itch, to know what is going on, resist taking sides without objective and rational research, not the kind that encourages you to blindly follow someone else's impotent research. Study how to do real research, and not what the pop cultures and extremist ideologies have presented in research. Learn to critically think for yourself, and not the clever use of even the term critical thinking that has actually been presented to the masses as exactly the opposite of what it really is. Both do your own research and critical thinking have been used against inquisitive people as a tricky dumbing down tactic for a couple of decades now. What these folks have been presenting as, quote, research and, quote, critical thinking are actually the exact opposite and packaged in a shiny, emotive package of anti-government, anti-establishment rhetoric. The phrase, quote, "the best slave is one who believes they are free," end quote, sums this ageless herding technique quite nicely. Refuse to let any of them lead you by your emotions and insist you choose a side immediately. These are only a few very surface level examples. Please do not get locked into the examples as your fight. Look at the pattern that has smeared itself across the board, regardless of which side, right, left, red, blue, etc., is being presented. And if you are interested in a more esoteric explanation of what is going on, please look at the other blog posts and forum discussions over on Mystic Mountain. Return here often and don't hesitate to join the discussions and ask questions. You are being herded into the extremes and need to find the fulcrum of power hidden in the middle, non-reactive, the rudder of reason in a sea of ignorance and insanity. You, your families, your communities, and humanity itself lies in the balance only you can center, but only if you step out of the fray and the herding programs. As you remove yourself from the storm and join others in a calmer sea of reason, the united grouping will begin to settle as well. A more realistic and authentic manner of honoring human emotion and being will begin to be recognized again, settling out of the instigated frenzy that was not yours to own in the first place. Reclaim your senses and be ready to nurture others to reclaim theirs. If you really want to affect change, this is where you will be most effective. Find your core, your center, yours, not theirs, authentically and reasonably. Stop being led to the slaughter in the guise of righteousness. See the following PDF for how to research properly, and the link will be in the description for you to take a look at that actual PDF, which is very informative and one I would back wholeheartedly, and you know I research for a living. I hope everyone heard what I read. I hope everyone takes it to heart. Because after a very small post that I put up yesterday, I'm honestly questioning even those that are willing to take a look at the fringe and recognize how much damage they're doing. It's important that you realize that you are being led, even though you think you're making your own decisions. Changes within our nation are imperative right now. And until you know both sides of the argument, you have no business being in the debate. Have a good day.